And for more on where this investigation is now heading, retired NYPD Lieutenant Commander Joe Cardinale, he joins us now. Joe, thank you so much for being here this morning. So, you know, in this case, we have heard from law enforcement pretty much throughout that it's very rare to have a stranger abduction. Now we have these possible ransom notes. Her daughter, Savannah, obviously with this very high-profile position at NBC. How are all of these elements weighing on this investigation now?
Well, the fact that you have you noted that the Ring camera was taken off and that there are cameras in the house, that, that gives you something to go on. They could actually get the footage from Ring themselves if it's available, if there wasn't anything else done there. But the cameras inside the house, I'm very curious about that. I mean, there are definitely signs of foul play here, as the sheriff indicated. I mean, the timeline is very crucial. I know one of the daughters was with the mother prior to that. So that timeline between the time she was dropped off and the time that they reported her missing is crucial. Now, the blood stains are going to be analyzed if they are that of the mother, which they could be. They just have to, make sure that it is Nancy's blood. They also have to check everybody that's been to that house, caregivers, people that make deliveries, anything of that nature, somebody that's familiar with this house, because this person or persons are familiar with this area. The fact that there's a ransom note that they're saying, if that's it, they have two sources of that for TMZ and for one of the local stations, then you have to follow up on that. And if there is a ransom note and there is a way of contacting, you want proof of life, before you go ahead with anything, you have to address it either way. So, there's a lot going on here, but the sheriff is, keeping a lot of things close to the vest. Some things, he's asking the public's help because you're going to need it. You're going to need to see if anybody has cameras for any roads exiting that area, any direction, to find out if there's a car at that timeline, or any cars that don't fit the area. Somebody that would say, well, I've never seen that before. But, my gut feeling is that's just somebody very familiar with the house, very familiar with the Guthrie family, and I think they will get to the bottom of it. The whole thing is, with her medical history, I'm very concerned about anything that may have gone awry in the house, and they just took Miss Guthrie with them.
Well, and, to your point, Joe, 24 hours without her meds. This apparently has the potential to be fatal in her case. So time is of the essence in all of this. And we know her cell phone has the potential to give law enforcement so many answers here, too. The car, as you said. What are some of the barriers law enforcement may be facing in those areas, considering the technology and the terrain?
Yeah, well, the fact that they have, they have her cell phone, they have everything. I don't think you're going to find too many barriers because the family is consenting to go and take, any evidence they need at this point. The family is cooperating. You don't know who the players are in this right now. You don't know if it is a family member for, indirectly. We don't know. But, they have to address this, and they have to be careful in the way they go about it, because they're still making a case no matter what, that, there's something gone wrong here, and they have to make a case against the person or persons that, may have done something to Miss Guthrie.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.